Welcome back. In an interview with IKtv on the Unrendered program, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves said his government has a different approach to the opposition on austerity measures for the budget.
Man for austerity. He posed the question rhetorically, what's wrong with austerity? And answered that there's nothing wrong with austerity. Now, to be austere in these circumstances, in my view, is to be anti-developmental. And the quest which he has above all else, an arithmetical quest to balance the budget, he would in the process unbalance the country. We, on the other hand, have a more careful approach. We balance prudence and enterprise. Obviously, if all things are equal, it is better to run a surplus on the current account and to have your overall deficit as small as you conceivably can have it.
Dr. Gonsalves said the global economic challenge has made it difficult to balance a budget, but at the same time, it has to be prudent.
The extent of the global crisis from 2008 and continuing, the clico-bico meltdown, the natural disasters which we have suffered, the removal of the preferences for bananas in the United Kingdom market. These have conspired to make it very challenging, and that you have to balance very carefully not to have your deficit unmanageable, but not to be austere, that you be enterprising while at the same time you're being prudent.
The Past Students Association of the Bethel High School paid a visit to former principal Mr. Orman Williams at his Queens Drive home on Saturday, 7 December 2013. During the visit, 2 gift baskets were presented to Mr. Williams from the principal and staff of the Bethel High School and the Past Students Association for his outstanding contribution to the school's development during his tenure as principal from 1987 to 1992. Executive members of the Past Students Association who were part of the visit included President Mr. Montgomery Cupid, Vice President Mr. Alvin Jackson, Assistant Secretary Ms. Marsha Ann Sassine, Assistant PRO Delcia De Freitas, and committee members Calcita De Freitas, Brenton Smith, and Nakati Ben. The leaders, executive members, and supporters of the New Democratic Party joined with the rest of the world in reflecting on the life, death, and legacy of Nelson Mandela, freedom fighter, activist, former president of South Africa, and world citizen, who passed away last Thursday, December 5, 2013. A release issued by the NDP states that Mandela was an icon whose legacy will continue for years to come, adding that he was influential not only in his home of South Africa, but across the world and across all cultural, racial, religious, and social barriers. The release further states that Mandela was a true world leader who survived the persecution and led the reconciliation efforts in South Africa, a country torn apart by apartheid, which many felt could easily have derailed after Mandela's release from Robben Island in 1990 and inevitable election as that nation's president. His inspirational writings and speeches have been quoted and referenced by other world leaders who've over the last 24 hours shared some of what they have learned from his courage, humility, integrity, and sheer joy for life. 14 schools have been selected for the grand finale of Christmas Music Festival 2013. The schools selected for the finals are Beckway Anglican Primary School, Bayaboo Methodist School, Clare Valley Government School, C.W. Prescott Primary School, Georgetown Government School, Kingston Anglican School, Lomans Leeward Anglican School, New Prospect Primary School, Richland Park Government School, Sandy Bay Anglican School, School for Children with Special Needs, the St. Mary's RC School, Stubbs Government School, and the Trumaka Government School. These finalists are scheduled to perform in an exhibition concert which takes place on Wednesday, December 11th at the Peace Memorial Hall beginning at 1:30 p.m. Your regional news is up next.